Welcome back. Working on this painting here. It's going to be a 16 by 20. And if you were with us before, you know that this is in Mendon. But we'll finish it up today. My best friend here, Bailey, she's with me today. She's on a mission with that bone. But together we're going to finish this up. Okay, so I'm using oils. Like I said, that's a 16 by 20. The paints today, I think this is all I'll need, but I can always add the other colors if I do need it. I got titanium white, Indian yellow, which is a transparent one, sap green, and I have cerulean blue, and Van Dyke brown, and Payne's gray. And I'm thinking that I will need maybe a different color too. I might need a different blue, but I'll get to that after. Okay. So to start, let's say, I think we're going to work on the trees, get the limbs in, get the background here, these trees done. Now they're not all the same. This is an evergreen tree here, and this is an evergreen tree. These trees here are just plain dark, and I think some of them might be evergreen, but it doesn't matter. I just gonna make them dark over there. Okay, grab my palette knife. And I have a palette knife just for my white. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is the background. So I gotta make one up that's gonna be a dark green, which this will work for that. And if I need it darker, I can do that. And let's see. I need to make a kind of a dark. I don't want it to be in a green tint, but I'll make it a little bit lighter. Yeah, that works there. Okay, so I'll start with that. And I think I'll use this brush here. This is one that I've kind of butchered a little bit on purpose. I got my mixture here today. Put it there. That's linseed oil, stand oil, and Gamsol. Equal parts each. Okay. So let's start with this one here. This here is a evergreen. Not much room for the brush here, but it's all right. There we go. Okay. And then we got this big one here. That's actually 2 spruce trees or pine trees. I can't tell from that, but the 2 together, which is kind of unique. I don't know if I want to bother making it so. Maybe I'll make just one big one here. I don't need to show 2 of them. close together, just make it become one. There we go. This is where I tape the house off. It makes it easier. So I just go right over that. My hand shakes somewhat. Get a little darker here. Now this is dark here, but it is influenced by the sun that's shining. I wish I painted that when I was here the last time, because that would have been dry by now, and I could have put a little bit of paint to glaze. Of the sun reflecting on there, highlighting those trees. But we'll have to improvise here. Okay, that's coming up a little bit higher there. Yeah. Try to get a little variation in the shapes, even though there might be mostly all the same shapes and everything. I want to break it up a little bit, try to make it a little bit more interesting. And then I'll put a little bit in front of it. Maybe I'll make this one tall. Put a tall one in there. this is it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. Darken this up a little bit. It might be a little bit too dark. A little bit too dark, Vern. Let's calm that down a little bit. That's looking better. That's looking better. These are really like silhouettes. Yeah, that looks better. Change this a little bit. Okay, now I have a different brush I can use. Okay, this is, I want a dry brush for this. Let's see. It's pretty dark. Lighten that up just a hair. There we go. Dry brush, I mean, I'm not going to add any liquid to it. I just want to dry. See how I take that and I just lay it down there. I'll do the other side too. So we'll have trees with branches. And I did it here first so that if it didn't work, I could still fix it easily. But it's doing okay, so we're going to put that there. Put that there. And it's a little too even circle. We'll change that. We'll break that up a little bit. Let me use a small one. Then we got some here. All right, now let's put some branches in. I'll go back to those brushes after. So now I'll mix up some of this darker stuff here. And I'm going to have this a wet one. Because I want to be able to use it like a quill with my brush. Okay, this is a number 5 point. It's a sable brush. We should be able to carry a bead and make a nice branch. I'm using my arm as a maul stick because I left my maul stick in my studio at home. Doesn't help that my hand's not steady. My father used to be a sign writer, and he could draw a straight line, a very small, thin line, and not deviate from it. I don't know, years of practice, I guess. I'm having a hard time making squiggly lines here. There's my girl over there. She really doing a number on that bone. Must be a good one. You okay, girl? Wore yourself out, huh? You know what? I'm going to work on that house first. And then I'll finish that tree up. Let me work on that house first here. I need some French oak green blue. There we go. Hi, sweetie. What's up, girl? Huh? What's up? Let me get unhooked here. What is it? What's with my baby? You getting bored? You want to go out and see Dwight and Donna meet? You just gonna let me pet you all day? Huh? I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work now. Excuse me. You gonna let me go to work? Or do you want to paint? What is it? You got something? Oh, what? You got something to tell me? All right. What is it? What is it? You tell me. What is it, honey? Hmm? There's nothing like a dog to give you unconditional love. Huh? Yeah. She's my daughter's dog. But she's my girlfriend, aren't you, honey? Huh? Yeah, we have good times together. Yeah. All right, I get it. Grandpa got to go to work. Use this flat brush. Let me see, how's that work out? Yeah, that works out all right. Yeah, I remember saying I didn't know if that was a red maroon building or not. But as Bob Ross would say, in our world, she's a red one. Yeah. And I want to get the lines to go with the clapboard. I put a dark color down first. That was kind of a maroon color because I figured I'd go back over it like this. And a touch there. I think I have to yeah, that's good. Little color. All right. We can take this off too. Let me get a bigger brush for the middle part here. Let me make some progress. Moving along. Stop tapping. Okay, now let's do the ones over here. And I think I'll grab a little bit of that. Touch that white. That might be too light. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Switch to a smaller brush. Not what I wanted. Now I gotta fix it. We'll make this tree branches a little different. It's a different type of tree. Okay. Save that brush. We'll be using that again in a minute. I think I'll bring that I think I'll bring this a little bit higher. Bring this up a little bit too here. Yeah. Okay. And I think what I'll do is dress up this little window a little bit. There we go. Now, let's take the tape off of the house. You can see what I mean by it. It was so much easier to paint those trees and bushes and whatnot. Without having to try to not go over this line or that line in the house. Okay, the house is white. It's got snow on the roof. But the house is not a bright white. The house is a off-white, and it's a cold white, cool. And the only thing that sets it apart is the dark windows. So we got to make up a white. Get some white here. It's a little bit of gray. Let's try that, see what we get. Got a hair there. Look at that. Another hair. All kinds of hair. All kinds of hairs. Bailey, where do you think these hairs are coming from? Where did I get all these hairs? You have any idea? That's okay, honey. Don't you worry. See, this snow here is getting some light from the sun. This is the shadow side of the house, so that is darker. We're getting closer. That's it. We got it. All right. Maybe that's too big. Let's get a smaller brush. Yeah, this might be more of the ticket. All right, so let's and I'm going to take the fence out. I will take that fence out. All right, I'll fix it. Yeah, that seems to be darker. We gotta make that one a little darker. Let me get some of that in there. that has snow on it. So I'm going to have to I got to delve down the white canvas for the roof where the snow is. Even though it is white snow on there, it is in the shadow. So we have to cut that down a bit. All right. Now we got to put some snow up against this tree. Looks like maybe from the snow plows and splatting it up there. Well, we got to do snow here too. All right. So what if we make it so that there's a little bit of snow hanging over here? How about we have some ice hanging off it? How's that? Yeah, we can do that. There we go. I'm pressing down and pushing up. Trying to give the suggestion of those millions of little twigs there, little branches. This brush I got from Rosemary is designed just for that purpose. It works out good. And we can use that here even. And the paint that's I just put up there is still wet, and that's helping me when I put the brush on there. More branches down there. All right, that's good for that. Now, we're gonna put some snow on that tree. Okay. Now the snow is going to be right here. So let's put some highlighted snow. Around here. Now lighten that up a little bit. Yeah. Now I'm going to get some lighter white. I just want to highlight some of this. Now I'm going to go back and kind of like blend that in a little bit. It's too white. Just touch it. That's it. Oh, again, some lighter. Just ride it over. Oh, there's a hair. I wonder where these hairs are coming from, Bailey. There we go. Let's pack it on up here. So it looks like there's some serious snow on top. Hi, sweetie. How's my girl? How's my girl? Yes, what's up, sweetheart? You got something to tell me? Do you have to go to the bathroom or something, or what? What is it? What's your tail? Come over here so you don't get paint on your tail. Come on. What is it now? You tell me. Everything, oh, you want a drink? You haven't had, let me get you a drink. Let me get you a drink, honey. Shut this down for a minute. Okay. So let's put some snow on the tree. Persian blue. That's a cold one, baby. Ew. There we go. So I'll dry. I gotta add some more white. Put the paint and tapped it down, so I got all kinds of ridges. I'm going to gently touch this, and I'm just going to drag it down. You see, I'm not covering all the white. I'm just putting some of this down. We'll do the same thing over here. Now I'm going to take some alizarin crimson, some white, and we'll get some of that snow. We'll give it some color. Now we'll go back to the blue. And we'll just drag that a little bit on the edge of the road here. Maybe a little bit there. Maybe some here. Okay. Let's take some of that blue. Put in the shadow up there. I don't want to glob too much on there. Just put a little bit there. There we go. That's it. What I want, that's just what I want. Yeah. We can make it look like, oh, they had a real bad snowstorm. Maybe there's some on here. On these trees. Maybe put some orange. Let's get some orange on there because our sun is set, rising, and that's orange. We can fix that. Let's get some orange on some white. Put that there. Get a bunch of... It's too dark. All right. Let's just touch it here. Give it that. For your painting, other than, like, you can't put acrylic over oils. You can put oils over acrylic, but you can't do the other way around. That's a rule you can't break. It shouldn't break. All right, so got a little bit of color on a Q-tip. I'm going to stick it right on the middle. So which camera is doing that? That's this one here. All right. Let's just stick it right there. Give it a twist. Yeah. There. Now that's not pure white. That's got yellow in it. But it looks bright as anything, doesn't it? All right. What else can we do? Let's put some of this pink stuff up here. There we go. And maybe we should enhance the icicles a little bit. They're going to see this and say, when did that snowstorm happen? Okay, oh yeah, we got some brush there we got to put in. I almost forgot. Maybe we'll use this here. How's this going to work? Let's see how this will work. Probably more like this blue, yes. Get this blue over here. I haven't been this colorful in years. All right. But I like it. I like this. This is good. This is good. Yeah. All right, Vern, don't go crazy and ruin it now. I think we did it. I think we're done. I'm going to stop before I do ruin it. All right. So now I got to sign it, right? I'll use this color right here. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. So, I think we had a good time with this one. I enjoyed this one. No pressure, stress, or anything like that. It was pretty enjoyable. And I thought it was going to be the other way around. But I like this. I like this. Good. So, what we did is we did change it quite a bit. If you, I suppose we go over here, right? If you look at this, there's no snow on the road. There is snow on the tree. We did get that in. But there's not much snow up there. We put that in. We put some snow over here. Added more snow on the roof. Icicles. Moved the sun up a little bit. Yeah. I think it came out good. But now I look at it. Now I look at it. Hang on. Hang on. It's because I don't have the right palette knife, but I think that'll work better, I think. Okay. I didn't like those straight lines. All right, I think that's better. Okay, now I will stop, I promise. This is it. Oh, my girl. You were sound asleep. You're in another world. You want to come over and say goodbye to everybody? Huh? Come on over here and say goodbye to everybody. We're done.
You might want to re-record your goodbye or not. It's only part of you.
Oh.
Because I haven't zoomed in just for her. Okay. I would redo the goodbye.
Okay. So I hope you enjoyed watching the painting. I think it came out good. And come and see another episode of Capturing Nature's Beauty. So I'm Vern Thayer, and this is Bailey. And we'll say goodbye from Bailey. It's a Bailey production. Wave bye-bye. Yeah. I know it, honey. Yeah. Bye.